Welcome to this pick a card. I'm doing a pick a card today for all signs. So we have all 12 signs of the zodiac, 1 through 12. And we are asking what zodiac is thinking about you. So whichever crystal you choose will coincide with a specific zodiac sign, sun, moon, and rising. And then we will figure out what they're thinking about you. So my name is Veroosh. Nice to meet you. As you guys know, I have lots of different kinds of videos on YouTube, including monthly videos, weekly videos, pick a cards, meditations. I want you guys to go into the About section and check out my videos. I'm so happy to share them with you. Let me show you the crystals that we have today. So we have a little piece of celestite right here. Very pretty. So that's number 1. Labradorite for number 2. Lots of people like it because it's very iridescent. Let me show you up close. And then we have red tiger's eye. That's also somewhat iridescent. So you guys are spoiled with iridescence today. Let's see if you can see it. And then we have rutile quartz. Wow. So many crystals. Now I didn't pick these, handpick these. I actually don't know what sign is what choice. So we're going to take a look at that. This is Brazilian aquamarine. I know it's green. Let me see. There's a real cute spot in here. Come on. Focus. There we go. Do you see it right in here? And then we have chrysocolla right here. And then we have rhodochrosite. I almost forgot. It's pink. So these aren't chosen for the specific signs, but you can choose them. Yellow calcite. Okay. Here's another piece that I really like. Super great. And then we have amethyst. Ooh, and look at the rainbow inside. You guys got the rainbow in the amethyst. And then opalite here. I love opalite. And then we can't have a day without rose quartz. Yay! And then elephant jasper for number 12. So I hope you guys can follow with me again. Elephant jasper. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you pick your choice. I'll give you guys a moment to decide. You can always pause the video as well. I'm also trying to tilt this a little bit so you guys can see. Let's see. So you guys can see the cards. Once we choose them, I'm going to play a little bit of a bell. If you guys want to leave a comment and a like, or if somebody wants to do time caps, that would be great. So we're going to start with number 1. So number 1's, you guys chose the celestite, right? This is the crystal of the angels. And we're going to take a look at your cards. I have 2 oracle cards and 3 tarot cards for you guys today. So your sign, yes, I have the tokens, is Gemini. So you guys chose Gemini. So you guys get Gemini as your sign. We're going to take a look at what they are thinking about you. So here's your first card. We have the journey. Okay. And there's an advice card, intuition. It's time to trust your intuition. And then 3 tarot cards. There is the 3 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, redemption. And then the 7 of Cups. So I feel like I feel like you are really having a new spark towards this person, or they feel like a new spark towards you. Where there could have been a total dismay or rejection of a situation, you are now beginning a journey again. You're accepting that person into your life, or they are willing to accept you. I think your intuition is calling you to them. So that's not what they think about you. That's how you feel, I think. I think that your intuition is calling you to them. But whatever's happened between you guys has been quite distinct and quite sizable. Things have fundamentally become difficult, or have fundamentally in some way became such a challenge for the most part. However, there was a change of heart, which is the Ace of Cups. So a change of heart allowed this relationship to prosper and to begin once again. So where there was just broken heart, suddenly somebody had a wake-up call. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which means that that wake-up call is going to turn into a whole lot of dreaming, a lot of hope, a lot of wishing that things will work out. We have Celestite here, which is the crystal of the angels, and so very likely there was like a divine intervention into this relationship. I think this person is considering a journey. They've had a very broken heart about the situation. They don't understand where they stand with you, especially Geminis. They think so broadly and so far. So I think you decide what you want to do essentially, but I think your intuition is going to guide you. I'm almost guided to tell you to kind of break the ice with them somehow, reconnect and reconfirm. Because remember, always Geminis, their mind likes to wander. Their mind will run crazy for them. They will, you know, continually and forever have all these ideas about the circumstances they're dealing with. So they will forever try to understand. If something's not defined, they will try to conceptualize what's going on, and in that they may feel very unstable. So communication in a relationship you want to continue is very, very important. And I think that there's a lot of misunderstandings that are going on in the relationship. So a Gemini will jump to conclusions if they don't know exactly what's going on. I think that your intuition is telling you the truth, and that you have a good understanding about what their opinion is, okay? So that's number one. Okay, so let's take a look at number two. We had Labradorite, and we had a bunch of cards. Okay, so number twos, you guys got Labradorite, right? Another beautiful crystal. This is a wonderful crystal to bring a lot of heart-centered healing, to see things from many different perspectives and find balance. And you guys have Cancer, the sign of Cancer. Let's see what Cancer thinks about you. Your first card is Happy Family. Ooh, that's pretty Cancerian, the fourth house. Cancer rules the fourth house. Seven deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. So I think that the Cancer is really hoping for a holistic relationship with someone. That's what their goals are. That's what they're seeking in relationships. And I think they're quite afraid about where humanity is going and how people are choosing to act. But if you see in the picture, it's like they're fighting for hope in the world, right? There's the rainbow warrior here coming straight at the people who are making unhealthy choices and who are not seeing the light. So it's not that kind of war, it's a war of light. Here is your message. You have the Ace of Swords, and then the Star, that's the card of Aquarius, also soulmates, and the Hermit. Wow, okay. So that's Virgo. I feel like the Cancerian energy is thinking about you, about how much they want purity and hope in your life. And so I feel like they're really wanting to affect change where people are not living a holistic life. And so they really want that for themselves and for the people around them. I feel like they're ready to take a solitary journey, but it would be better if they had a friend or someone like a twin soul, twin flame, who can go with them in order to push forward their message in a healthy way. I feel like the Cancer is thinking about you, that you've been struggling a lot, and they want to bring you out of your misery, right? They want to pull you away from all the energetic vampires that have been clawing at you, and all the people that have been in some way creating a worse situation for you. They want to give you a happy family or participate with you, even if it's in friendship, on a family-based level. They want to build a community with you and be close, right? That's number 2. Okay, here, I'll leave the... And then number 3, let me know if you chose number 3 and what your sign is. Hopefully you can tell me before I show you the sign that's thinking about you. So we have we have red tiger's eye, right? So you can see it. Very pretty little crystal. That gives a lot of personal fortitude and strength in situations. The zodiac sign that you guys got, number 3, is Libra, okay? So Libra is thinking about you. Let's find out what they are thinking. Your first crystal is attachment, okay? Your first message, sorry. So attachment. I feel like the Libra is thinking about just how much they are connected to you. They can't hide the fact that there's a deep connection on a soul-based level here. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So I feel like this person, maybe you have drawn away from this individual in some way, and now I feel like you're dealing with issues, appreciating what attachment is and how it influences us. Let's see the 3 tarot cards. So you guys got the 8 of Rods and the 10 of Pentacles, family, and the 7 of Rods. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of message that is being given to you that's going to offer to you a lot, but the question here is, are you going to stand up for what you are doing for yourself, the self-reliant image? I feel like they're thinking about you a lot, about who to select and how to bring people into your life and when to choose yourself as opposed to be around a lot of other people. I think that there's a lot of caring words and messages that are being given to you to encourage you in a positive direction. I feel like this person is ready to let go, but also at the same time, they still see the possibilities that drew them to you in the first place. Remember, this is sun, moon, and rising, right? And I feel like they may even be considering making an offer to you, but they feel like you're going to make the same choice again, to go by yourself and go your own direction. And then they question whether this is like, what kind of attachment are we talking about here? Are we talking about like healthy attachment or codependence? And I think that that's the question that's on the Libra's mind. Is this a healthy relationship, or is this a relationship that is the marker of codependency? So when codependency is when the relationship is unhealthy for people, but they stay together anyway because of other motives such as fear. Okay, so number 4 is, let's take a look at your cards. You guys chose the rutile quartz, one of my favorite. My ring is rutile quartz. If you guys don't know, I've showed it off before. It has lots of little rutiles in it. There it is. Okay, and so this is a really cute little chunk of rutile as well. So this is rutile quartz is a lot for divination and seeing the future and having clear perspective, a clear mind, and all that, and seeing also the positive in life. Here is the zodiac sign that is thinking about you. You have Scorpios, number 4. Let's find out what Scorpios are thinking about you. They're thinking, woman holding a coin, cha-ching. Okay, so that's what they're thinking. And then we have memories, cherish memories of loved ones. So I think that they see, if the Scorpio is a woman, then she is questioning what your motivations are towards her. And if you are the woman, then the Scorpio is attracted to your affluence and whatever physical qualities that you have to participate in the world. I feel like there's deep memories about love and past situations that they want to recreate with you. The next message is the Devil, which is also Capricorn, you guys. And then we have Queen of Discs, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And we have the Prince of Swords, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So there may have been some bad blood between the Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords. This could have been a very superficial relationship that was really based on physical urges such as desire and sexual love. And I feel like the Scorpio feels like they've been watching this relationship transpire, and they have so much to give, and they have such a loving disposition. They feel like they're holding this rutile, that they have the clear thinking and the ambition to see what the situation is really about, and they want to offer to you that loving and kindness. So they're waiting for you to let go and be fully available for a loving relationship, or a relationship that will last, and one that will resonate emotionally, and stop kind of dilly-dallying with relationships that are carnal, basic, that are very only superficial, only dealing with the most basic needs of security and social acquaintances. Okay, so I feel like there's also a level of money in this reading, financial wealth, and I think that there's this kind of accounting that's going on, like who is really the one paying for everything, who is the one who is actually you know, carrying the financial burden of things. Okay, so let's take a look at number 5. Hi, number 5s. So we're going to find out what zodiac sign is thinking about you, and we have the aquamarine from Brazil, and this is a green one, but it is aquamarine, very pretty stone. You can see it. Okay, and then let's find out what zodiac sign is thinking about you. So you guys have Leos. Leos are thinking about number 5s. And let's take a look at your cards. Cornucopia. Yeah, it's Leo season. At the time of filming, tomorrow is the Lion's Gate, which is a very special astrological transit that coincides between the star Sirius, Earth, and the Sun. And Leos should be feeling very, very good right now. And they should feel in the magnitude and plenty of positive energy and abundance. Here is the next message, celebration. So let go and have fun. I think that this is your time to rejoice. They're looking to you to have fun with. Oh, I picked up 2 cards by mistake, but you have, wow, so you have the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The 6 of Cups is known as the soulmate card, and this is Stella's tarot, and look how pretty it is. It's such a pretty card, right? The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, that is currently in Scorpio, and then ultimately we have the 4 of Pentacles. So I think the Leo is really wanting to share everything, anything and everything with you. But Leos have an issue with that, because most Leos get burned pretty early on with their generosity. And so it turns around and bites them in the tail, right? And so Leos have a really hard time actually achieving that level of generosity, celebration, indulgence, because they feel oftentimes very not guilty, but they often feel very like they had been scorned or jaded, and so they're a little bit more cautious. So your Leo, or the Leo that's thinking about you, wants to give you the world, but I think in action, then they're getting scared, and they're holding back from that. anything that you can encourage them. They're pretty gullible, so you can encourage them to have fun and connect with you quite easily. Provided you don't have any like bad intentions. They'll figure it out if you do. But they're very warm-heartedly thinking about you. They want to give you the blessings that they are feeling right now since it's Leo season. So number 6, let's take a look at number 6. You guys got Chrysocolla. Chrysocolla wants to be with Leo. Chrysocolla is a beautiful stone and quite toxic. Never drink that in water or something. Never put that in your water for crystal water. Never the green or the blue stones. And so the sign with the Chrysocolla is Virgo. Okay, so let's see what Virgo is thinking about you. The first message is Goddess of the Moon. So this is a deeply spiritual connection. The Virgo is super, how do you say, poetic about it, romantic about it. Virgos are getting ready for their birthdays, so that means that the sun is in their 12th house. So everything is dreamlike and in a dream state. Letting go, learn to let go. So maybe in this relationship, letting go has been an issue. And so with each time letting go, there has been like a lot of energy that is expelled between the two different people, and they keep pushing and pulling on one another as they are confronting their fear of releasing each other. Here are some tarot cards. There's the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. More things. Difficult Virgos, geez, and the 7 of Swords. So I think that the Virgo has many conflicting thoughts and beliefs about you and about this situation. I feel like maybe there has been an offer made and the Virgo is considering it, or Virgo has made an offer for you. I feel like there's many competing thoughts to consider in this situation. I think that emotions and the mind are conflicting here. So the ideal state is Goddess of the Moon, perfect alignment, perfect state of being. But in actuality, there's a lot of talk, a lot of ideas that are kind of dispersing the energy in many directions. Okay, so it's time to learn to let go. That's maybe what the Virgo is trying to learn, or maybe that's what they're hoping that you can do better. And I think that the lack of experience with letting go is manifesting in through kind of petty behavior, you know, kind of name calling or something like that. So we're on to number 7. Let's take a look at number 7. Okay, this is going to be a long one. I'm trying to hurry up. So we have rhodochrosite here, which is a pink stone with black. And the funny thing about this crystal is that the black keeps on growing, and ultimately this crystal will turn completely black. Okay, so let's take a look at the sign. So your sign is Pisces. So let's see what Pisces is thinking about you. Also, rhodochrosite is closely associated with love and love energy. Here is your message. You have the garden and the gate. So I feel like the Pisces exists in both the garden and the gate, and yet the other person has to choose one or the other. So it's a hard thing to reconcile and figure out your space in. The next message is the dragon, discover your courage. So I feel like the Pisces wants to encourage courageous action, choice making, to take more risks. I think that because one person is selecting one thing or the other, and the Pisces can exist in both, the Pisces wants you to, in some way, spread your wings and fly and trust that there is space for you on both sides of the gate, whichever one you choose to participate in. The next message is the Sun. They think very highly of you. The 10 of Cups. Wow. And then the Knight of Swords. This is the King of Swords. So I think that they're hoping for something really good to come to you in a loving manner. Love energy to fill your life and build love in this direction. I think that maybe this is concerning a air sign male, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, and the Pisces wants you to embrace the possibility of love in that direction. Okay. And there's a lot to be offered in that direction. So there's a lot of happiness, tranquility, agreement, positivity. Okay, let's take a look at the next cards. So we have yellow calcite. Okay. Okay, and let's see what sign you have. So you have Sagittarius if you chose number 8. Let's see what message comes from Sagittarius. So you have carrying connections, and also epiphany, seek clarity. So I think the Sagittarius wants to see you figure out your truth and follow it and spread your wings and fly. You have the Tower, a clear and decisive change, 2 of Wands that will help you change the perspective that you are seeing, and then the 6 of Pentacles, which is reciprocity, giving and taking. So I think that maybe this is breaking out of your shell a little bit, changing your perspective. The Sagittarius wants you to see that there is much more caring around you than you maybe are experiencing or seeing for yourself. I think that they see that you need to change the way that you look at people or situations, and they want to bring that change in for you. And in fact, some Sagittarians will, because the Tower is here. And I feel like this is all about giving and taking and being fair in the manner in which you give. Okay? Let's take a look at your next cards. Okay, so next card is the Amethyst. So this amethyst has a big rainbow inside. I love these amethysts. Okay, so your sign that's thinking about you is Aquarius. Okay, so this is for number 9, right? And then we have the Temple Path. So let's see what the Temple Path leads to. Animal bond, stand up for all animals. Okay, so I think that the Aquarius is thinking that the right direction for you to take has to do with maybe aligning yourself with an animal, or finding an animal that cares about you and that you care about. The 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, which is the sign of Cancer, and the Moon, which is the sign of Pisces. So 2 emotional cards, 2 water cards right here in the trumps, right? So this may be concerning, maybe this is concerning a loss, and the Aquarius thinks that you should find a pet and you should find your happiness in a new direction. This is concerning a loss that you have sustained, and one that has been impacting you, and you haven't had the appropriate emotional connection in order to pacify it and in order to reconcile it. And I feel like they think that through small changes you can work those things out and champion all the things that are hurting you. Okay, so that's what the Aquarius thinks. Let's take a look at the next. So here we have opalite. This is a man-made crystal, but it's still very pretty. So this isn't a naturally forming crystal. Your sign for number 10 is Aries. So let's see what Aries has to say. They think community. Connect with community. Connect with more like-minded people. Go with the flow. Let things happen. So the Aries just wants you to be in the moment, to embrace the possibilities. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. The Ace of Wands, which is a new spirit, a new kind of initiative, taking a new direction. And the Queen of Cups. So a connection is found in friendship, and the Aries wants to bring that to you into your life. If this is a love interest, that person wants you to make that connection, that spirited connection, when you make a chat with someone, when you talk with someone, and they say, oh, I like the same things as you, and that natural bond makes that connection. Allow things to happen around you and take you in the directions that are right for you. You are being led in the right direction, and I think that you should just go with the flow. Okay, so let's take a look at number 11. So you guys have rose quartz. Okay. And you guys have, the sign that's thinking about you is Capricorn. What are they thinking? So they're thinking about balance. Capricorn's been through a lot until just now as that we're recording this. So their mind is with balance at this time. Children, know that your children are protected. So with that comes kind of a comfort from anxiety and worry that your children are not safe and that things will not work out. I think the Capricorn sees that in the big scope of things, even in the most perilous moments, your children will be fine and they will be well cared for. Then we have the 8 of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and the 10 of Wands. So I feel like maybe this has caught you at a time when people have been shifting on you. They have been shifting their energies towards you, changing their disposition towards you, changing the way they interact with you. And maybe in some way you have been falling off of balance, and the Capricorn says, you know, you just need to connect with this energy, connect with the angel of balance to regain that. I think they know you still have a lot of work ahead of you, a lot of things to contend with, but I think that they think also that you need to let go emotionally a little bit. They want you to emotionally detach somewhat and push forward regardless of how things have been happening until now. I think that they know that you're going to work for some time. You're going to have to put a lot of effort in for some time, but ultimately those clouds up there will clear and you will ultimately get to keep everything that you are working for. So this is not work without any kind of good outcomes. This is not work in vain. Okay? Okay, so that's Capricorn. Let's take a look at Elephant Jasper. So number 12, last zodiac, last but not least. Can you figure out what sign hasn't been mentioned? I don't know if I can. Let's see. Oh, I know which one. We know. Elephant Jasper. Grounding stone. Really pretty stone. It looks kind of like, almost like it was like made, but like by a man or a person, but no, it's natural. And here we have our last sign of Taurus. Let's see what Taurus is thinking about you. They think deceit. Ooh, when a Taurus thinks that you're being deceitful. Wow, okay. Truth bomb right there. The next message is new beginnings. Begin your new life. So I think that the Taurus thinks that you're holding on to a past life, a life that you have lived past, and one that's no longer serving you. Your 3 cards are the World. They think you have the world at your feet. They think that Prince of Wands, that you should go on an adventure. And the 5 of Pentacles, I think that they appreciate just how much you care about other people, and sometimes they know that you put your ambitions and new opportunities on the shelf in order to be there for others. That's why they care about you, and that's why they're thinking about you right now, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I think that they want you to stop kind of shortchanging yourself, stop not giving yourself all the credit that you deserve, and allow yourself to begin a new life and a new direction. So I hope you guys enjoyed this pick a card reading. I had fun doing it for you guys, and I will be out with more videos shortly. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk with you soon. Take care. Bye.